Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and this is Parky's Shorts. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game that I found on Steam, which may or may not be slightly questionable in quality. Considering one of the options was reduce in-game flickering. Anyway, we're going to play The Deed, and I have no idea, I'm not going to judge a book by its cover, it might be the best game ever, and also that resolution, like honestly. So let's start a new game, let's do this. It's all keyboard driven, so you'll be very excited by this. Pilgrim Adventures. F1 game options. Alt enter full screen. Okay, lovely. Let's play the intro, shall we? I'm expecting a good cutscene here. We're on a train. My name is Aaron Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce and rightful heir to Dunshield House. I'm not sure if that's the voice they had envisioned for him, but we're going to go with it. I've recently discovered that my tyrant of a father intends to disinherit me in favour of my deranged younger sister. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I've decided that the time has come for my sister to be removed from this ghastly equation. I intend to put her out of her misery. Unfortunately, me sister, never leave the confines of Dunshield House. Which makes the matter more complicated. I have not visited the family home in quite some time. I can't bear to be in that hellhole for long. However, my presence on the night of the father's 50th birthday will cause no suspicion. I must choose the timing and method of the deed very carefully. Oh, it's why it's called The Deed. Holy shit, it's all making sense now. Tonight is the night. I go and it is done. The bell invites me. Well, that's lovely. Can we move around yet? This is some weird train. Those very famous square trains that you can travel on now. I don't know what country this is even based in, but you know what, it doesn't even matter. Ah, here we are. Getting out of our lovely car. Looks like a Rolls Royce. We're going to walk forwards. 7 hours, George! Who has been responsible for maintaining the gardens? Used to be Big Jack Willis, sir. He'd been dead almost a year now. What is with his... Okay, he looks like some sort of old English, like, army guy, doesn't he? I do a little here and there. Can't much on account of my back, though. Lovely. My sister hasn't offered you to help you, then. Miss Jennifer isn't really the outdoor type, sir. I know, George. It was a joke. Very funny, sir. It really wasn't, George. What the hell? Let's go inside before the ocean comes to Dunshield. Fantastic. I don't even get to, like, interact or move. Homecoming. Chapter 1. Converse with your relatives and search the house for useful objects. Objects are divided into 2 categories, items of evidence and weapons. You will only be allowed to pick up 2 objects from around the house before dinner commences, so choose wisely. After dinner you will have the chance to plant an item of evidence if you wish, and then commit the murder. Oh, so it's sort of like a live-action... what's that game called? Cluedo! That's it. And as it's coming up to Christmas when this video is recorded, obviously everyone is going to be at home not recording Cluedo, playing Cluedo with their family and getting very angry at each other. There are many ways to do the deed, but only the cunning will succeed. At least the game isn't like rhyming with every sentence, that's always a good thing. Good evening! Best graphics EU. Mr. Aaron, may I take your coat? Only if I can take your dress. Oh! Damn, what a sassy man. Certainly, my dear, but only if I can take your dress. Mr. Aaron! That's no way to talk to a lady! Mr. Aaron was just making a little joke, George. It's fine! She wants it. Look at her face. But he can't talk to... It's fine, George. It's fine. Please let me take your coat. Here you go, I just turned around 360 degrees. You're new, aren't you? Sophia is my name. I recognise you from your pictures, Mr. Aaron. Oh, so... We don't even know who this woman is. Okay, well that's fine. That's how we roll. We go straight for the sexual harassment card. I'm not new exactly. I've been employed by your family for almost a year. It's just that you have never visited before. I have been busy. I don't get along with my family. Just what are you trying to say? I think it was... I've been very busy. My work keeps me very busy, unfortunately. I understand. I've been away from my family a lot since I started this job. You're here now, and I'm sure you're eager to meet the others. Your father is in the library on your left, and your mother is in the parlour, which is on your right. There are no lefts and rights in this game. It's all two-dimensional. I know my way around my damn house, you stupid woman. And where can I find you? Oh no, this isn't the woman. Where can I find you, pretty lady? And what if I want to join you for some
pleasant company. Oh, I'll be in the kitchen preparing dinner. It sounds like the bell is being served, blah. Goodbye.
Well, we scared her off. Success! Oh my god, that walking animation. So we want to go left. So this is the front door. And we want to go upstairs or downstairs. Oh, so can we actually walk down like this? Hello, who the hell are you?
I see you made it, Aaron.
I like how all the women have exactly the same voice in this.
Forgive me if I don't stand. Your mere presence has almost given me a heart attack.
She's a heavy smoker. Hello, mother.
Please sit down if you want to talk properly, Aaron. I don't want to crane my neck looking up at you.
Well, fuck you then, lady. You glance over your shoulder to make sure your mother isn't looking. The red book on the desk says diary on the front. Ooh. Oh, so this might be like a piece of evidence. Let's leave it where it is for now. I don't know what we want to go for. The most beloved of all your mother's possessions, her rusty old gramophone. Used to play all of her favourite records. Well, it still is playing her records, you silly. You don't need to make any phone calls right now. Okay, well, this is lovely. Let's leave this room. See if we can find anything else. It looks like there's... Oh, God, I thought that was a bear on the wall. A bear photo. What is this? There's nothing in this old lectern. Oh, there's bound to be some sort of implement in here. An assortment of family records and heirlooms are contained with this ornate glass cabinet, including their glass dildos. Oh, my God, what is going on with this? Hello?
I don't know. Of course you do. Use that head for once, boy.
Great Uncle Thomas?
Sigh.
What? Sigh? Because everyone always says sigh. What initials do you see on that silverware? CB?
And what kind of half-wit spells Thomas with a C?
Commerce?
I don't know. Well, I do. It's the kind of half-wit that's standing next to me. Now, which of your ancestors owned that silver chalice? If you get this one wrong, there'll be serious consequences, boy.
Okay, so there's a chalice with something in it, fine. I'll say one thing for my father, his style of parenting has always been consistent. Also known as consistently shit, by the sounds of things. You manage to force open the locked drawer of the writing desk, and inside you find pages of poetry penned in your sister's handwriting. They seem to be love letters penned to an unidentified female. Oh my god, she's a lesbian. From the descriptions you would guess it's the new maid. Interesting. This is juicy shit. This is like evidence enough. Come on now. You sure want to take the poem? Remember, you can only pick 2 objects. Yes, I'm sure. God damn it. You take the most intimate and love-lorn poem you can find and hide it on your person. If planted in the right location, this could raise interesting questions about the maid's relationship with your sister. Damn it! So that's the reason she wasn't going for me. She's not into guys. Well, fair enough. Good for her that she's fine with it. This is the groundkeeper's cupboard. George seems to have left it open. Among the various household toys you spot a thick length of rope. Strangulation is certainly a tried and tested method of murder. I like it to be, you know, close and personal. So let's do it with the rope. Absolutely certain about this. You take the length of rope and hide it in your person. This will be useful when the time comes. Where are we hiding a big length of rope? Is it like... Oh, what's this? Again, the bell invites me. This time to dinner, it seems. Lovely. Well, we didn't exactly search the house very much, but I'm not one for stipulation. I'm just going to go for it. Just choose our items. It's lovely.
Sophia, could you come here for a moment?
Is this the maid?
Yes, ma'am. Pour me some more wine.
Yes, ma'am. But, madam.
Oh, what is it, George?
I must protest. It's always been my duty to pour the wine at dinner.
Oh, well, you don't want to cause any trouble. Nonsense. What does it matter, George? Stop being overly pedantic. But I...
Definitely. He just wants to look down your dress. I'm afraid George just enjoys the view whilst pouring the wine, mother.
What? I never... I've noticed him staring at your breasts on many occasions when he does it. Jennifer's too. That's a lie. Aaron, please, don't make up such stories.
I don't know where you get the nerve, boy. Don't worry, George. I don't believe this for a moment. Thank you, sir.
An interfering little rat, isn't he, Daddy?
Yes, he is. Why can't you ever keep your mouth shut, boy? Now, don't lose your temper, father. Maybe the one that... Oh, God, we could get, like, into a proper row, couldn't we? Perhaps I did speak out of turn. Not now, don't lose your temple, father. Making up words now.
I'll show you the scene. Get over here. Malcolm, please, and it's not the time to permit behaviour to ruin dinner.
Yes, I suppose you're right. You can count your lucky stars, boy. Sophia, can you come over here, please? Sophia, come over here, please. I want to look down your dress, because we're totally into each other. Yes, Miss Jennifer? I just wanted to say that that was the loveliest meal I've ever tasted. Oh, she's totally into her. Don't know how you do it, you cunning pixie. How is no one else picking up on this, for God's sake? You're too kind, miss. Of course, I'll have tea and cakes for you in the drawing room as usual after dinner. Oh, they're banging. Oh, you're very good to me, sweet thing. Ooh. Would you two stop flirting with each other? Sophia isn't interested in your advances, sister. Leave the girl alone, would you, sister? She obviously isn't interested in your advances. Shut up, rat! You ruined everything!
Aaron, don't accuse your sister of such things. That's quite enough. Anyway, let's not forget why we're here today. To celebrate my smoker's voice.
Such an important occasion for us all.
Your deed to rest, Malcolm.
Happy birthday, Daddy. Indeed, happy birthday, Father. Let's hope it would be one to remember. Doing the deed. Now it is time to quickly plant any items of evidence you have. To do so, simply enter the desired room and select the item in your inventory. When you're ready, enter the drawing room to do the deed. Right, okay. So the drawing room is which one? I'm so confused. So we can basically plant this on anyone. Can we go upstairs? What even is upstairs? Maybe we could blame it on the maid, because she keeps being advanced upon. Yes. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. What is this room? Is this the maid's quarters? You enter the surreal atmosphere of your sister's room. Mirrors of various sizes cover the walls, creating the eerie illusion of a crowded space. Well, I'm thinking, maybe if we plant the love letter in here, and then we kill the maid. Yes, because the maid is not responding to her advances, so she's got angry. Perfect, okay, well, can we do that? Plant this bit of evidence. Your former bedroom, now a simple guest room. Most of your old furniture has vanished, probably thrown out in a bonfire, knowing your father. That's lovely. Oh my god, there's a bloody sword here! I should have totally have gone for that. What am I doing? Okay, well, let's maybe go back downstairs. There's not many rooms upstairs, is there? I guess there's this one here. It's going to be mother's room. Parents' room has not changed in years. Remains frozen in time capsule of childhood you would sooner forget. Okay, well, we're going to go to the kitchen, because we're going to go and murder that lady. Maybe we have to murder the person first. Walking into the pantry, you begin to salivate at the promising scent of roast beef coming from the kitchen beyond. Okay, well, let's go into the kitchen, and there's a lovely bit of bread. Who knows, maybe the bread was hard enough to be considered a weapon. Hello there, lady. The maid gives you an exasperated glance as she cleans some pots and pans. She is obviously too busy for idle chatter. How do we murder her? Items, weapons, rope. This is a weapon, not a piece of evidence. You may not need it. So we need to plant the evidence first. For God's sake. Okay, at least I figured out how to do it now. Okay, well, let's go to our sister's room. We're going to plant down this poem, and then we're going to go to the maid. So let's do it. Let's do it! Items, poem. Come hither, thou sweet and flame-haired maiden. Let us play the games which we have forbidden. In dusty old rooms of this house, in which I live in, come hither to me and do my sweet bidding. You find yourself unable to continue reading this poem. You're pretty sure that forbidden isn't even a word. Oh, it's such a sassy game, and the rest doesn't even rhyme. Do you want to plant this item of evidence in this room? Yes, I do. I want to bloody frame my sister. Silly lady. Decide that your sister's wardrobe is the ideal location to plant some evidence. The police will definitely search this room thoroughly. Okay, well, this is good. I think this is a good plan. I mean, we could frame our father. It seems a bit obvious, though. Mother, probably not too obvious. Maybe? I guess so. We could even frame ourselves, but that seems like a very silly thing to do. So let's go and murder this maid, then. I don't know why I've gone for these two. I just feel like it works too perfectly. You see Jennifer staring out of the window ahead of you, lost in one of the strange moods. She hasn't noticed you enter the drawing room. Now it is time. Oh no, we've always had to murder our sister. Okay, well this works perfectly then. Choose the murder weapon. Rope. Definitely rope. Holding the rope in both hands, you creep up behind your sister and pull the noose over her head. She gasps and begins to struggle, but you hold it tight around her neck. It takes some time before she finally goes limp. You let her drop to the floor with the rope still round her neck. Someone might have heard the sound of that struggle. It's time to get out of this room. Okay, let's leave. 10 seconds left. Can we go somewhere else? Okay, well, let's go to maybe my old room. That sounds good. In here, we've got 6 seconds left. Can we get into bed? You get down all fours and peek underneath your parents' bed. Oh no, we're in my parents' room. It sounds like my deed has been discovered. I was just hanging out in your room, Mother. Just looking through all of your lingerie that you and Father used together. I have no idea why. Hello? Are we entering this room? Good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Inspector Winston Lewis. I understand that this is a difficult time for your family. You're damn right it is! I want to know what you're doing wasting time in here whilst my daughter's killer is still out there. Well, Mr. Bruce, we've found no evidence of forced entry, and nobody was seen entering or leaving the house. Oh my god, they're going to know it's me. It would seem entirely possible then that the killer is in this room. What? What? No! That seems highly unlikely, Inspector. Perhaps it is. However, in order to follow protocol, I'll have to interview each of you in turn. Mr. Bruce, would you like to meet me in the library first? I suppose so. Lovely. She's got such a lovely voice. I can see why her husband went for her. Thank you for joining me in here, Mr. Bruce. Surely it won't take you long. Before we begin, I'll need to search your person. Best get these formalities out of the way. Is this really necessary? I'm afraid so. Turn around, please. Now that's out of the way. Let's move on to the interview. Enjoyed that far too much. As you know, I've already spoken to everyone else who was present in the house at the time of your sister's death. We've also now completed our initial search of the house, but we'll get to that later. First, we'll start from the beginning, shall we? First of all, we'll run through all of your activities since your arrival. The maid says that you and the butler arrived shortly after 7 o'clock as she greeted you at the door. The maid says that you made several lewd comments and advances towards her during your conversation. Oh god damn it, it's probably going to bite me in the back now, isn't it? This leads me to the question your character, I'm afraid. Of course I did. Have you seen the It was only intended as a harmless joke. It was purely a light-hearted joke. In retrospect, it may have been inappropriate. Yes, it is entirely possible to misjudge these situations, isn't it? It's worth noting that the butler has also commented on your inappropriate behaviour towards the maid. I noticed that you did not stop to chat with either of your parents when you arrived, which strikes me as peculiar indeed. Makes me wonder what else you were doing that was so important. I did speak to my mum, for God's sake. Did I speak to my sister? No, I did not. I didn't see Jennifer until dinner. Very well then. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. I understand that during dinner you made an unseemly accusation towards the butler. Yes. Oh dear. Yes, I regret having said that. I was only trying to make trouble. I shouldn't have dragged George into my family's problems. God damn it. No! Perhaps you shouldn't have. Who are you to judge me, man? Come on now. But at least you are willing to admit that. I gathered that your father rather lost his temper at some point. Just the usual. He always loses his temper. There we go, we're going to set him up. That's nothing out of the ordinary. Your father often loses temper at dinner. My father loses his temper no matter where he is. I see. Apparently you've accused your sister of making unwanted advances towards the maid. Well, someone needs to talk to her about it. She was just embarrassing herself. So your sister has strong feelings for the maid. Yes, very strong feelings. But I'm not sure the maid even knew anything about it. I see. Now I need to ascertain your location at the time of your sister's death. Where were you when you heard the maid? I was upstairs. In the master bedroom. I'm going to tell the truth because that's where I was. I see, thank you. As I said earlier, we have completed our initial search of the property. We found a poem written by your sister which appears to be clearly expressing romantic feelings towards the maid. However, from where we found the poem, there is no reason for us to believe that the maid was aware of those feelings. It's entirely possible that those feelings of unrequited love contributed to your sister's demise, though. I'm curious about the murder weapon. The rope which was used to strangle your sister came out of the butler's cupboard, which is generally kept locked, I believe. Oh damn, so it actually made a difference where I took the weapon from as well. Suicide is a possibility. She may have tried to hang herself and the rope came loose, causing her to fall to the floor. It's all very interesting. I'll be completely honest with you now, Mr. Bruce. While some of your behaviour this evening has been peculiar, I find no cause for any significant suspicion. Yes! Whilst there is some suspicion regarding your father, I don't currently regard him as a suspicious suspect. There is a question or two regarding the butler, but personally I don't buy it. Too cliché. I'm slightly curious about this maid, but I doubt she was involved in this. The possibility of suicide must, however, be considered, although I'm personally unconvinced. Now, as for what happens next, You can go for now, but I would appreciate it if you did not leave town. I may have questions for you later. It is possible that an inquest may return a verdict of suicide. We'll see. So did I win? Was I supposed to get someone else to take the fall for that? Although the inspector harboured suspicions about you, you were not brought in for further questioning. Suicide was regarded as the most likely possibility, but the inquest determined that there was no sufficient evidence to return a verdict. The case remained unsolved. You've gotten away with murder, it seems. However, you have not given them sufficient reason to suspect anyone else either, and your father harboured hatred for you. Some years later, you were surprised to see his obituary in a national newspaper, and horrified to learn that he had given his estate and possessions to a trust organisation. What a bastard! I was his only son! He didn't have a sister left! You have committed this foul act for nothing, and now there was nothing at all to give you comfort in the long night when the demons of your past came to haunt you. Damn it. The scream of my sister will stay with me forever. Well, at least we didn't get the blame for it, but I don't think we won either. And this has been the deed. I'm not sure what to make of it. It seems like one of those games where you just keep playing through it until you basically win. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but it seems like a good introduction to the game in general. You can pick it up on Steam. It's quite cheap. I'm not sure whether it's really worth the money. It seems a bit lacking in modern feature. Let's put it that way. It's a very politically correct way of saying things. But if you enjoyed the game and the video, then please feel free to leave your support in the comment section below. Also leave ratings and suggestions for the game that you'd like me to play next time on Parky's Shorts. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, awkward, goodbye. Awkward.